Hello everyone and welcome to episode 15 of the TEW 2020 Supermax 64 series here on the channel. It's the UJPW Spinoff series, and we end out the year 2023 here in real life with our final recording as we march into a new year. But before we do, we have the SuperHeartStopper tour of the Supermax 64 episode here for episode 15. And man, but this is gonna be an interesting tour because usually the SuperHeartStopper, it's like usually just the kind of follow-up of what happened at the Grand Prix, but this year, we're going to have some qualifying matches for that Super Shamrock Showdown, the Six-Leaf Clover matchup. So you're going to be seeing that throughout the tour. There will be 5 qualifying matches for that because the 6th-person, Seo Kikuchi, he's going to get an automatic bid into that matchup because of his clean sweep in the Grand Prix, the singles contest. I think we did that last year with a couple of guys that they were able to qualify for that matchup simply for sweeping their block in the singles contest of the Grand Prix. I like that. Again, just that idea of having those singles matches, even though they might not be the most focal point of the Grand Prix, at least making them important for something else, and just again, wanting to make sure all those matches matter in some way, shape, or form. As before we do it, get into the actual, we go through the final show and all that fun jazz. Do want to say a rest in peace to Killer Khan. Killer Khan ruled. He was probably one of my favorite All Japan guys of like that late mid '80s scene. Him and what his WWF run, which for some reason I'm forgetting his gimmick name in the WWF, but he would work Andre, and Andre would beat the shit out of him, and he would give it back. Like it was some of my favorite Andre matches are with him and Killer Khan. He would beat the fuck out of him, and Killer Khan would just keep on going. It was pretty awesome, and I want to say, yeah, they had I think 1 or 2 matches in Japan too. So that was just that immediately was what I thought when I saw that he had passed, because he was awesome. He was actually one of my, like I said, one of my favorite guys of kind of that late, mid '80s, late '80s All Japan. He ruled, man. He was definitely like, especially at that time, there was definitely a lot of talent. I think like Junichiro Tenryu and then Jumbo Tsuruta and kind of that era of All Japan, but for him, he was kind of like a, I guess for Leighton's terms, like a Togi Makabe of that era, where somebody that was like a big heavyweight that could bring it, but he was even bigger, than Makabe, because he was beat by about 270, 280. He was a big dude for especially of that era, and just wanted to give a shout out to him because obviously we love to give love to the legends of the business, and he definitely is one of them for the Japanese pro wrestling side of things, in my opinion. As far as for the final show here for the Super Heartstopper show, it looks like this. So, of course, we have our 2 title matches, which we already knew about, Minoru Tanaka versus Jinsei Shinzaki in the Junior Heavyweight Tag Team title matchup, which is a submission matchup. Shinjiro Otani, Shinichi Funaki against Ultimo Dragon, and Super Astro. Those 2 matches will be taking place in Fire Pro, of course, and then as far as the rest of the card, Radical Revolution versus the NWO, as there is a qualifying matchup, a 6-Leaf Clover qualifying matchup that's happening, I believe, on night 2. It's between Eddie Guerrero and Jushin Liger, which what a match that is, but a little follow-up of that with them having a trios matchup on the final show. You could see later on, earlier on the card, Vampiro, El Samurai having a 6-Leaf Clover qualifying matchup as well. So a little bit of, just getting everybody of the NWO on the card with that one. And then for Lance Storm and Rob Van Dam taking on Damien in Psychosis. This is, I think for a lot of people, it's like, wow, that's kind of a random match to have, like, in the middle of the card. But that's 2 pretty good teams, especially the Damien Psychosis team. They're a really solid team. They're going to have, I want to say, it's, I was thinking that they had a qualifying matchup between, as far as Los Pavano and the Can-Am Super Junior crew. I think they have one. I could be wrong though. I don't think so. Now I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I don't think there is, but there is that matchup to kind of build to, as far as on the undercard. Then for the six leaf clover matchup, qualifying matchup, Brad Armstrong, Nuki Sano to open up the show. Again, we wanted to see this matchup, but from the card was already set having Nuki Sano and Brad Armstrong. We couldn't have it on the on the Grand Prix show, so I figured let's just kick it to this show, the SuperHeartStopper show, and it's going to be a fun opener. We could probably put Vampiro and El Samurai before this trios matchup and have Lance Storm and Rob Van Dam versus Damian Sikosis follow the opener, which I guess that's not too bad. That's not a terrible idea. Yeah, let's just do that. Might as well. I don't know why it keeps on blocking out the rest of the text, or I guess the notepad, rather, not the text. But now that's just a little updated version of the card. So this tour, relatively on the short side of things, especially compared to what we just had with the Grand Prix. It's 3 tour shows in the final show, and there will be a qualifying matchup on each of the tour shows. So all around, you'll be seeing 5 qualifying matches, of course. So as far as, we'll just get right into it for the first night. As for the first one, it is Koji Kanemoto versus Lord Akira Kurokumi. Then we'll also have a little build-up to the Eddie and Liger matchup with Eddie and Dean taking on Liger and the Great Sasuke, which that will be the main event. And also, Jinsei, Shinzaki, and Taru taking on Minoru Tanaka and Shunichi Funaki as well to build up to the Minoru Tanaka, Jinsei, Shinzaki matchup. Backstage incident, Geto and Jumbo Tsuruta, as Geto was brought for wrestler's court, making a mess backstage and not cleaning up, annoying everyone else, as the judge, Jumbo Tsuruta, found him guilty and sentenced him to clean up on buy drinks after the show. Small positive impact for Geto there. Alrighty. So yeah, we don't want to run Kanto. We've pretty much ran so much in so many places at the Grand Prix, so we just gotta find wherever we haven't ran. It looks like it's gonna be Star Lanes Arena. Yeah, it looks like that's gonna be it. But yeah, the main event, like we talked about, which is a great main event, Eddie and Dean against Liger and Sasuke. Sasuke will be beating Dean Malenko in our main event in 24 minutes. Oh, God damn it, Liger. Just had to be the agent. Trying to think. Yeah, let's just have it be Super Tiger. Co-main, we'll have it be TTS versus Taru and Jinsei Shinzaki. Shunichi Funaki beating Taru. So yeah, I mean, Funaki might be the best guy in the match, beating the worst guy in the match. With, pretty much of that same cloth with that one. Then we'll have, honestly, Otani and Shima here in the mid-card. As far as the singles matchup, Otani and Shima, we're going to give them a good bit of time, actually. 18 minutes, with Otani getting the win in the end. Steal the show matchup, Taka and Terry Boy versus 3 count of Shane Helms and Shannon Moore. Terry Boy's going to get the win in that one. So this is just mainly to have Taka, help carry those guys and help elevate them. And Koji Kanemoto will be qualified into the matchup. So both Kanemoto and Kikuchi have qualified. So that's pretty cool to think as far as from that perspective. So both Super Generation Army members getting in that have, as far as out of the 3, obviously Marufuji does not, he's not going to be the guy in that 6-leaf clover matchup, but that's really hedged their odds as being able to potentially win that 6-leaf clover. So yeah, we're good to go. Let's run it. So 78 for the opener. Kanemoto with a Koji clutch, 22-29. It's a good match though. I thought it was going to be a little bit better, but it is a tour show, so I guess we'll take the 78 opener. 58 for the next matchup, Taka and Terry Boy beating Shannon Moore and Shane Helms. For Terry Boy to be involved for, it's probably been, 2 years, if that, now, going into 2001. Yeah, I mean, pretty much 2 years now. And for Shannon Moore and Shane Helms to almost outperform him, pretty wild. But he gets the win to Miracle Ecstasy in 10-18. It's a 68 for Otani and Shima, the Cobra Clutch from Otani in 18-26. It's an 80 for the co-main. Or, the co-main. I was thinking it wasn't, but yeah, the co-main TTS beating Taru and Shinzaki. Taru with a 45, Funaki with an 83, so yeah, best guy beats the worst guy. Of course, the great teaming of Funaki and Minoru Tanaka, excellent chemistry, and I'm sure they probably have like 100 by this rate of tag experience in the game, so they're at pretty much their peak at this rate. But the Enziguri victory for Funaki, not bad at all for a co-main. Our main event's an 86. Dean and Eddie beats the Great Sasuke and Jushin Thunder Liger. Liger was off his game, but it's still a good match with an 86 as Sasuke with the Michinoku driver over Dean Malenko in 24-28. Not a bad tour show. Not bad at all. The matches that we thought we were going to deliver, they did. The mid-card, a little step back in quality, but we get it back in time for the co-main and main. So just, honestly, a pretty perfect tour show, to be honest. For everything I want in a tour show. Maybe the opener is a little bit too high quality for a tour show, but I'm cool with it. I'm definitely cool with that first show. As on to Night 2 we go. Alrighty, Night 2, as the qualifying matchup, of course, Eddie Guerrero and Dean Malenko, Eddie Guerrero and Jushin Liger, which we talked about. Also, a Damian Rob Van Dam matchup on the card, so kind of the same formula for Night 1 as far as having the qualifying matchup to kick off the show, a singles matchup in the mid-card, and then a big main event and a tag team matchup with Wild Pegasus and Dean Malenko against the Great Sasuke and Too Cold Scorpio. As then Hideki Osaka was brought for versus court, as again, another guy just making a mess and not cleaning it up, as he just annoyed everyone else, much like we saw on Night 1, as the judge, Jumbo Tsuruta, found him guilty and sentenced to clean up, and then buy drinks after the show. Alrighty, so, yeah, I think with this show, having this be a main event, with Dean Malenko getting his win back over the Great Sasuke, I think it's a nice little story from Night 1 to Night 2. We also have Tsuyoshi Kikuchi and Koji Kanemoto against the Lords of the Deep. So a little follow-up from our opening contest on Night 1. Kikuchi's going to lose to Lord Akira Korakumi. So as far as Akira Korakumi gets a win back, but he doesn't beat Kanemoto, he beats Kikuchi. So Kikuchi's unhappy about it. What a piece of shit. Los Bravano versus the Can-Am Super Junior crew. Trios matchup with the Steal the Show matchup. So I think we are going to change, obviously, as far as with Los Bravano, Brian Pillman beating La Parka, so we will change that Van Dam matchup, obviously. As, yeah, we had this as the original Steal the Show matchup. But I do like having a nice singles matchup on the mid card. I might go with Ray Jr. because he still is not he's still not recognizable. I want to change that as quickly as possible. I would use Black Cat, but I just know that match is going to be terrible. And plus we have him as a referee, so yeah, we can use Candido, we can use Jado, we can use Octagon, we can use Ogawa, Super Tiger even. Obviously, I don't want to use Skyda because him and Skyda, that was a pretty fun team, actually. Yeah, him and Sabu, it's very much a 96-97 match, if I've ever seen one. But yeah, this was a Brawl of Wing matchup as well. So it's been let's go with somebody else. Actually, let's add this for now. Eddie and Liger, the technical master class matchup. As Eddie qualifies, he's gonna beat Liger in that matchup. Man, it's tough because this could be a co-main, but we could probably have a better co-main. Just kind of looking at it. Let's see. Let's make it a trios matchup. Let's go Liger, or not Liger. Let's go Jinsei Shinzaki, Shima, and Sabu against Minoru Tanaka, Shinjiro Otani, and Shinichi Funaki. So, just a little trios matchup. Since we did the tag, might as well do this trios match. First time meeting Otani getting the win over Sabu. There we go. I like it. Yeah, sure, Sabu's not going to be able to perform at a crazy high level, but he's going to get tired, but he still should be fine. Yeah, we're good to go. Let's see if we can find a area to run that hasn't been overran. Oh, nice. Well, it'd be the Hiroshima Sun Plaza, so we might go with a Chubu show. Because I know we'll sell out, obviously, like the Toyoshi General Gymnasium or the Congress Center in Nagoya. Well, yeah, we'll just run the Toyoshi General Gymnasium. It's going to be a hell of a show, though. I think it's going to be really, really good. Yeah, 86 for the opener. Eddie gets outperformed by Liger. He gets the win, though, with the Gory Special, 26-14. 78 for the K-Dam Super Junior Crew versus Los Provanos. That's actually a decent little matchup. And the K-Dam Super Junior Crew, 60s across the board, 66, 63, 60. Seacoast and Damien outperformed them. But Laporca, worst guy in the match, he takes the loss to Brian Pillman. It's a good little match. He gets the one with Eric Pillman. 78-79 for Kikuchi and Kanemoto against the Lords of the Deep. Sekiro Korokumi beating Tsuyoshi Kikuchi with the Octopus Stretch. Yeah, he outperformed him. Really no surprise. I don't know why Kikuchi was going to complain about it. Kanemoto was off his game. He still was the best guy in the match. 78 for Darkside Defiance and TTS. I'm actually surprised this was as bad as it was. I guess, with Otani being off his game, plus Shima wasn't as good as I thought he was going to be, but he's still, he's still early on in his career, and him being like at a 53, it's actually really impressive. But yeah, Otani with a springboard dropkick over Sabu. Yeah, just Sabu at this rate. By this point, 2001, he wasn't the same Sabu that he was in the mid-90s. Funny enough, though, when that match with him and Cena on Raw, like a couple of years later, at this point, that was like 05, 06. Yeah, that was around like when ECW, the brand was was added. That was a crazy match. Like, just for the mindset of, like, not only that match happening, but how good that match was. And I remember Sabu did the springboard, the leg drop from the ring, or the running, kind of the triple jump. But then when the leg drop from the ropes to the announce table on Cena, like, that match was crazy. Absolutely. I haven't seen it in a while, though, so maybe it doesn't hold up, but that was a match just like, it was a, what in the world are they doing type of thing, at that time. So now, even, to see where Cena's at now, it's even more, crazy to think that they did that match. But our main event, 87, Wild Pigs of Steve Malenko beating the Great Sasuke 2 Cold Scorpio team. A nice little clean sweep for the Radical Revolution, though. Dean getting the Texas Cloverleaf win, getting his win back over Sasuke, too. And it's a good match. Good match all the way around, and no complaints from me. That was another really good little show. This one was definitely much better than night one. No really dip in quality too much across the board. Now on to the final tour show. It's the Excite Series tour starting for the UJPW. So yeah, but on to night 3 we go. Alrighty, the final tour show is here for the tour. As also the final kind of qualifying matchup, at least of the tour section. Bobby Fulton versus Dr. Wagner Jr. Probably, as far as compared to some of the other matches, one of the not so as far as like high quality maybe, but I still think it's going to be a good little matchup. Also have Pillman and Van Dam against Los Pavano. BWO versus Shudo. So a little, build up to Nuki Sano and Brad Armstrong. And a New World Order Los Pavano matchup. So building up to, Vampiro and El Samurai here. Which I think this will be the main. El Samurai is going to beat Damien in 22 minutes. We also have TTS taking on Ultimo Dragon, Super Astro, and Jinsei Shinzaki. This should be the main, actually. Obviously, the 2 title matches put into one match. And the champion, Jinsei Shinzaki, losing to Minoru Tanaka before their matchup. The Grand Prix winners as well winning that matchup. They've really been riding a good wave of momentum, TTS. So far it's been their year. We'll see if they'll be able to capitalize on the final show. Then we'll add the opener here. Dr. Wagner Jr. will, in fact, qualify for that 6-leaf Clover matchup. He's going to be Bobby Fulton. I think this is the Steal the Show matchup, yes. As, actually, as I see this, because obviously we have Los Pravano, will probably take Damien out of this match. Actually, let's, use Honoru and, La Parca for this. I know it's kind of a weird match now because of it. And we were going to have them beat Pillman and Van Dam, but now we'll just have Van Dam get a win. There we go. Oh, so yeah, let's, yeah, we'll keep that the same. Yeah, because I think that's just a better matchup, and that could be a main event too, so that's just a great little main and co-main. And the final match to add, BWO, Shudo, another trios match. Brad Armstrong, Taka Michinoku Tajiri against Nuki Sano, Kiyoshi Tamura, and Tiger Mask 4. Taka's going to beat Tiger Mask 4. That'll be a 20-minute matchup as well. So, yeah, we should be good to go again. We are. Well, obviously be honoring Kanto for that final show. At least we'll try to. He might have to run Osaka Joe Hall, though. He'll probably be pretty close. Trying to think. Yeah, we'll run the Sendai Sun Plaza for this final tour show. Let's run it. It's a 78 for the opener. Bobby Fulton to Dr. Wagner Jr. Good little matchup. I'm surprised I got a 78, but we'll gladly take that as the chicken wing arm lock for Wagner Jr. over Bobby Fulton. A 65 for Brian Pillman and Rob Van Dam against La Parca and Honoru. At least La Parca's getting better, but at this point, unfortunately, I feel like he's not going to be improving as much. His performances are getting better. Pillman and Van Dam, they get the win as the Van Daminator onto Honoru. So 73 for Shudo and BWO. Yeah, we're still trying with Tiger Mask 4, which he's still a little early on in his career at this point. But Tajiri getting better. That's nice to see. It was relatively close, though. Taka just a little bit more better than Kiyoshi Tamura is. But he gets the win the Michinoku driver nonetheless. 85 for the trios match of NWO and Los Bravano. Samurai pinning Damien with the Samurai Bomb. So tough break for Los Bravano on this tour show. They were the better team. Which, I mean, shout out Los Bravano. You know, we talked about how well they've been, and they are really at a high level. Psychosis is, benefiting from a hot new move, so he's now in the 80s. Vampiro, of course, has been tremendous. Damien's getting still, really, really good ratings. That's good stuff. And the 86 for our main event, Ultimate Dragon, Jinsei Shinzaki, and Super Astro, they lose to the TTS team as Minoru Tanaka pinning Jinsei Shinzaki with a 450 splash. Will he be able to beat Shinzaki in Fire Pro? We're going to see here very, very shortly. Is on to the final show we go. Alrighty, we are set for the SuperHeartStopper show. We have it all lined up in TW, but before we get to TW, we got to run the title matches in Fire Pro. We're all set. I made sure for... God damn it, I just turned that all off. The tornado... Yeah, I turned all this already off. I don't know why it didn't save. It's fucking annoying. So yes, we're outside on. Yeah, we'll turn DQs on. Cut play off. Yeah. Alright. Now we should be good. Let's see if it saved it. Okay, it did. It's weird it didn't, but I'm glad I checked that. So yeah, Funaki, Shinjiro Otani versus Ultimate Dragon Super Astro in a submission matchup. We shall see how Funaki and Otani will do against the Astro Dragon team. As for Ultimate Dragon and Super Astro, of course, they are very, very early on in their reign. 44 days as champs. For the first time, looking to successfully defend their belts after winning the Junior Tag League. And yeah, I always like this SuperHeartStopper ring match. It's different, the white and the red. Our champions, the Ultimate Dragon and Super Astro, one of the best teams in the world. Looking to have as great of a reign as they had their first run. And they were champs from 1995, December of 95 to February of 97, so pretty much all of 1996. And a little bit of 97, and just the tail end of 95. So what a run that was. But Funaki and Ultimo Dragon starting this off. We'll get a test of strength early. Funaki getting the better of it. I don't know why the bottom rope kind of has like a blue tint to it. I don't remember that from our first SuperHeartStopper show. Either way, though, Ultimo Dragon and Astro, they got a tough task. Even though Funaki and Otani, it's not as great of a team as the Tanaka Funaki team. It's still a very, very good team. It's Astro tagging in. Test of strength, arm drag. Drop kick missing into the ropes. And roll through out of that Hurricane Rana. Single leg Boston Crab from Astro. Of course, Red Chuzo's our referee for this contest. A little. Oh, look at the counter from Funaki. Countering the Rana with a powerbomb. Couldn't counter that roll up this time, and in comes Otani. The shooters, though, they are no nonsense. They will beat the fuck out of you and stretch you out. As for Ultimo Dragon and Super Astro, a little bit of everything. Obviously, Astro a little bit more on the Lucha side. Ultimo Dragon obviously has his Lucha stuff in there, as well as the Strong style and the Super Junior style. A little bit of everything, but mainly just the Lucha and the Super Junior style. We'll see Otani and Dragon. Nice little jumping spin kick, and there's a soul butt there. A different variation of a traditional soul butt when he left his feet with it. Body slam from Dragon now. Drags him out of the ropes. We're going to tag in Funaki, so back to where we started. Funaki's starting off early. Some of these big-time strikes. I would definitely say the shooters have the advantage. It's really Super Astro. So far, I've seen him do nothing but pins. There we go, as I say that. Reverse key lock. Funaki gets out of it, though. His Hurricane Rana. So we've seen a lot of Ranas where he hooks the pin or roll-ups. Single leg Boston Crab there from Astro. Working on the legs of Funaki, in comes Otani. Nice little snapmare. Oh, nice chin lock in there deep. Going for it again, potentially? Yeah. Off the ropes. Well, Astro, so he was going to put the brakes on it. Went for maybe a flying head scissors, but Otani ducked out of it. Look at that. It's working on the arms from Otani. Missed the drop kick. Off the ropes. Oh, no. Again, Otani hanging on to it. Nice little DDT there. That was kind of... For a second, I thought he was just going to drive him down, like, kind of shoulder first, but... Little tiger spin. Dragon and Funaki getting tagged back in. DDT from Funaki. Already about 5 minutes in, and obviously it's hard to really tell when this match is going to end. I feel like we haven't seen a big-time submission, as they're both men trading strikes. Funaki getting the better of it. Drop kick now. But it definitely seems like it's been a pretty back-and-forth affair. Nice little counter here. Tornado DDT out of the corner. I do love that. Picks him up. A little fireman's carry takeover. Another fireman's carry takeover. Funaki signaling for something. Oh, just going it one more time, he says, for the fireman's carry takeover. So forearm strike. Roll through, but obviously not going to matter. So far, oh my god, drops him on his head. The submission matchup is definitely favored the challenger so far, and he dumps him on his head yet again. Jesus. It's Funaki going for broke early. And a tag in Otani now. I mean, Ultimo Dragon dazed on his feet, been dumped on his head a couple of times. Just dropping the arm on the shoulder is Otani a couple of times now. Drop kick to the back of the head. I thought Astro was already going to tag out. Again, that Hurricane Rana, but it does not matter. He's going to hook the legs, I think it's just out of instinct, even though you figure the veteran would know. And this is a submission-only matchup. Probably shouldn't hook the legs. It's an armbar, but Astro's not tapping. A little overhand shot off the ropes. Oh, basement dropkick rolled out of the way and into a rolling senton. Astro missing with a soul butt. Snapmare into the chinlock. Nope, this time Astro fights it off. Rana from Astro. It's that kind of running, just sort of dropping the arm right on the mat. Almost like a variation of a bulldog. Oh, Trio, whoa. Funaki just kicking away. Jesus, there he finally gets out of it. And Ultimate Dragon is in deep trouble. Speaking of, dumped on his head yet again. Funaki with a taunt. I thought maybe he was going to try to shoot on somebody in the crowd. It's already back in the ring, and in comes Astro. Body slam from Funaki. Here we go, Boston grab. Is he going to tap? No. Oh, nice drop kick from Astro. Oh, nice rolling senton. Funaki now. Getting tagged out. In comes Otani. Otani with a springboard drop kick looking like... Oh, nope. Went for the spin kick instead, and it cost him dearly. Soul butt to the back. Otani with a go behind. Nice reversal for Astro. The speed of Astro's definitely been apparent so far. Otani, though, up to the top rope. Oh, a knee drop there. Right on the midsection armbar here. Is he going to tap? No. Astro's going to hang on. Missed the soul butt. Went for the whip. Doesn't happen. It whips him into the corner, though. Maybe a double team move. Oh, no. Look at this. Head scissors takeover off the top rope from Super Astro. Tremendous stuff there. And now Ultimate Dragon looking to get... Again, Funaki. When he gets tagged in, he uses that shoulder thrust and wastes no time. No nonsense here. Shonichi Funaki. Nice little back elbow from Dragon off the ropes. Spin kick now. Gonna tag Astro back in. Oh, Astro. I thought I was gonna go for another head scissors takeover. Backbreaker here. Top rope. What a senton. Rolling senton off the top. And we're almost at the 10-minute mark. Body slam. Oh, what a little fucking flying, I mean, I would almost say that was a cross body, but just a twisting body press from Super Astro. Obviously, no need for the cover there, but that was tremendous, though. From Super Astro. And then a shoulder thrust here. Oh, into a springboard drop kick. Otani now, really rolling. Dragon suplex. Bridged it, though. Didn't need to bridge it. 10 minutes of come and gone. Roll up from Astro. Oh, what a forearm shot. Roll up again. Or Hurricane at that time. Oh, deadlift into the ropes here. Oh, into the corner, rather. And Astro thought he was going to do a tope for a second, but he's just going to relax and tag in Ultimo Dragon. You figure the Dragon Sleeper would be beneficial for Ultimo Dragon, but so far that hasn't been the case. And for Astro, though, he's definitely been out of his element. Another brainbuster from Funaki off the ropes. Elbow drop. Now they're going to trade strikes. Chops. Forearms. Oh, firing up now is Funaki with a drop kick. Into the corner. Oh, Ultimo Dragon runs up. Rana, but again, hooks the legs. Doesn't need to do that. Back elbow. Oh, there we go. Dragon Sleeper. Is Funaki gonna tap? No. Hanging in there. Soul butt. Oh, Dragon Bomb potentially. Oh, no, what a counter. Funaki with a DDT out of the powerbomb attempt. Soul butt here from Dragon. Gonna tag in Astro. He was really cooking, though. I would have probably stayed in there a little bit longer. And in comes Otani. Astro again using that speed. He gets countered, though, with a powerbomb. Oh, what a counter! Countered into a Boston Crab. That might have cost them the matchup. No, Astro's gonna hang on. Going for a powerbomb here. Oh, what a counter! Otani countering with a Hurricanrana of his own. God damn, he's really putting it to him. Astros in deep, deep trouble here. Tiger suplex with a bridge. Not necessary on that bridge, even though it's beautiful. Not gonna get the win with that. Needs a submission victory. Oh, here we go, butterfly suplex. Oh, no, Tiger driver. What a Tiger driver from Astro, my God. And, oh, chops him down. Funaki. Enziguri. Oh, here we go. Side DT. Oh, countered it. He's in deep trouble here. Center of the ring. Oh, he hangs on. Both teams not giving an inch of backslide. Not necessary. Dragon School leg whip from Dragon. Oh, baseball slide out of the Bulldog here. Let's see what Funaki's going to set up for next. Oh, overhand chop off the ropes. Another elbow drop. Yes. Dragon firing back up. Gets dropped down with a chop. Oh, it went for the drop kick, but Multiple Dragon struck first. Side DT. Doesn't counter it up with a Dragon Sleeper. Definitely a mistake from Ultimo Dragon. Enziguri. Nice jumping Enziguri that time, too. That was nicely done, but Ultimo Dragon already back up, and in comes Astro, in comes Otani. About the 15-minute mark. Powerbomb. Oh, my God. Twisting powerbomb. That was nuts. Drop kick. Beautifully done. Right on the button. Oh, Astro off the ropes. Sends him. Drop kicks. But Otani's already back up. Is there going to be another powerbomb? Oh, no, counters. Again, hook the leg. See what Astro's got in store for him here off the ropes. Again with the Hurricanrana. You think he would have learned after the 15th time. Oh, here we go. Off the top rope. Waiting for him to get up. Crossbody now. Otani tagging out. So will also Super Astro. And in comes Dragon and Funaki. Funaki countering the Rana with a powerbomb into the championship corner. Dragon setting him up for the top rope. Oh, Funaki counters. See what he's got here. Crossbody. Oh, but Dragon gets up first. Spin kick to the back of the head. Almost to the 16-minute mark. Dragon now. Nice little back handspring elbow into the corner. They've both been trading strikes. Dear God, Dragon firing up, spin kicks him. Funaki with a drop kick. Both men down. Funaki's first man back up. A nice little snap suplex. Oh, Ultimo Dragon now to the top rope moonsault. Dragon hitting up. Waiting for that Dragon Sleeper. If he can hit it. This has got to be it by now. I mean, both men are pretty much spent. A couple of jawbreakers now, just working on the head. In comes Otani. Dragon now. It's whipped into the corner. The challenging corner. Oh, here we go. Just going to face wash him. Watch for him to go off the ropes. He will. Oh. Yeah, this Otani edit's pretty great. Not gonna lie. Oh, here we go. Rear naked choke. Body scissors. He got him. He chokes out the champion. We have a new tag team champions. And TTS, what a victory. Oh, we'll make it 27. We'll just tack on 10. What a submission victory, though, for Otani. What a body scissors, too. The scissor sleeper, that was awesome. Fantastic stuff. New Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. And now, we'll see if it will be a clean sweep for TTS. The Ted Tanabe will be our referee for this contest. So we gotta make sure it's back to 3 count. And bro break on, DQ on. Yep, everything's good to go there. So, challenger, Minoru Tanaka, has the big task of looking to be the one to beat Jinsei Shinzaki. Will he be the one? And defines. There we go. Jinsei Shinzaki. For the junior heavyweight title. We'll see if he can do it. Challenger, of course, Minoru Tanaka. He's riding a pretty good wave of momentum, as far as obviously with TTS winning the Grand Prix. They did very well, throughout the Grand Prix. They only lost to Los Bravano. Pretty much other than that, their trios matches and their tag matches went perfectly for them. As for Jinsei Shinzaki, a man that is just feared once they get into Fire Pro. Can't beat them. As far as these two, this is a first-time singles meeting. There's a little wrist lock already. Working that wrist lock early is Shinzaki. Test of strength. Tanaka gets the better of it. Drop toe hold. Oh, look at the body kick there. Missed the enziguri, though. Just locked in the side headlock. Little snapmare again. Snapmares. Combination of them. I thought he was going to go off the ropes potentially, but held on to it. Test of strength. Oh, no, doesn't get the better of it. Thought Shinzaki had him for a second, but Tanaka very, very tough. Look at this. Working that leg here. It's just dropping it down right on the joint of the knee. That is brutal. Oh, counter. Oh, look at this. Tanaka roll through. What a... Oh, into a kip up. That was fantastic. Into a test of strength. Shinzaki, though, getting the better of it. Oh, thrust. Chop there. Oh, both men just kind of run into each other. Side headlock from Shinzaki. Tanaka's looking good so far. Oh, now both men trading strikes. Overhand chops from Shinzaki. Forearm strikes from Tanaka. Tanaka again. Working the legs. Oh, look at that low kick there. I'm loving that. Into a clinch now. Drop kicks him. Oh, Shinzaki with an armbar. Not happening. Oh, nice kick now. Tanaka. Let's cover the lariat. Another armbar from Shinzaki. He's working the arm so far. Oh, here we go. Minoru Tanaka rolling through it into a wrist lock of his own. It was brilliantly done from Tanaka. Shinzaki drags him in the corner. See what we get. Oh, countering. His kick to the midsection. Oh, what a drop kick from Jinsei Shinzaki. He got up there. And that's going to be a rope break. Single leg Boston Crab not happening. Oh, nice pinfall attempt, but just in the ropes. Hook the leg. He's looking confident so far is the challenger. Oh, here we go. They're going to walk the ropes. Into the overhand chop. Shinzaki now. He's starting to cook here. You can feel the momentum potentially changing. What a military press slam. The strength of Shinzaki. Side headlock again. Really wrenching on... that's going to be difficult for the ears. Going to be difficult just as far as just grinding up against the... into that headlock. That is a... It might look like a simple maneuver, but that is... when you get a lot of those, one after another, they start to really add up. And there's a Boston Crab from Shinzaki. Not going to tap. Is Tanaka. He's got too much at stake here to tap out. Oh, nice throat thrust. Oh, nice. Oh, body kicks here. Combination of them. Yeah, just, the sheer strength of Tanaka, these body kicks and these leg kicks, has been tremendous. But Shinzaki's firing back. Nice thrust here. Oh, the Munjin. He's won with this multiple times. Will there be another victory for him? No. Almost, though. Oh, enziguri hanging on, though. Into another one. Oh, my God. Combination of them. Into a choke slam, though. Shinzaki to the top. That was going to be a headbutt, but no. Oh, going for it. Oh my god, a standing. Minoru Tanaka gets dumped on his head, and there with a Rana, and there's a praying powerbomb. Jinsei Shinzaki, he'll just turn it on in an instant and run right through you. But Tanaka kicks out. What a counter here from Shinzaki. He's still maintaining momentum. High angle backdrop. I'm sure for Tanaka, he would have probably wanted to hit to the outside, but now both men trading strikes here. Forearms. Overhand chops. Oh, got a couple of forearms into an enziguri. Minoru Tanaka covers him. No, only a 2 count. Oh, enziguri again. Lord have mercy. I can't believe Shinzaki doesn't have a concussion at this rate, with the amount of times he's been kicked in the head. Oh, here we go. He's won with this multiple times as well. No, not gonna tap him out. Oh, the praying powerbomb. Again. Stacked pin this time, and that's it. Just can't be beaten. Cannot be beaten. What a performance, though. At least TTS walk away with some gold, but not enough. And Jinsei Shinzaki still your junior heavyweight champion. Tremendous stuff. What a matchup there. Tough break for Tanaka. He was tremendous, though. And now we go back to TEW. And so we're going to have to cut some time, actually. Not sure exactly what we'll cut. I think we're going to cut down on the trios matchup. As you see, Wild Pegasus will get the win over Too Cold Scorpio. But we're already obviously in the Tokyo Dome. We're good to go. Let's run it. 91 for the opener. Naoki Sano and Brad Armstrong have a great little matchup here. Side Russian leg sweep win for Brad Armstrong, as he is the next participant to qualify. And for the final qualifying matchup, we will be seeing here in a little bit. But for the next part, it is the tag matchup between Los Pavano and the Can-Am Junior Express as Psychosis with the guillotine leg drop over Lance Storm. Great little performance from Los Pavano. So Lance Storm, Rob Van Dam, they have that tag team specialist bonus now from teaming up for so long, so that's nice. For them, Vampiro, the final man to qualify for that 6-leaf clover matchup, so it is as follows. Brad Armstrong versus Eddie Guerrero versus Dr. Wagner Jr. versus Koji Kanemoto versus Yoshi Kikuchi versus Vampiro. So the Super Generation Army, you figured they would be able to hedge their bets with that one being 2 out of the 6 members, but it is every man for themselves, elimination style matchup. The final winner, that 6-leaf clover, it brings great prosperity of wealth, of, great fortune. And with them, obviously they'll be able to cash that in at any time for a title matchup as well. So we'll see how that will play out throughout the year of 2001. The 98 for the trios matchup of Radical Revolution and the New World Order. Everybody was fantastic besides Too Cold Scorpio. Even then, a 78 is not bad at all, but man, Radical Revolution, 93, 94, 92. Across the board from them. Incredible trio group as a Wild Pegasus with a Wild Bomb over Scorpio. A 91 for our co-main event. New Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champion Shinjiro Otani and Shinichi Funaki, as Funaki was really off his game. That's shocking that Otani was the better of the two. But they beat the Junior Tag Champions. We have new champions in TTS, and unfortunately for Minoru Tanaka and Jinsei Shinzaki, fortunately for us, they have pretty good chemistry, but unfortunately for Minoru Tanaka, he does not get the win over Shinzaki, as he gets the win in his third defense as well. Just unbeatable in Fire Pro. As our card itself, a 91, we'll gladly take that. A pretty good show overall. Los Bravano and Can-Am Junior Express, it was almost an 85, so that was a really good show when you think about it from that perspective. Definitely want to give a hug to Minoru Tanaka. I was really hoping he would pull it off, to be honest. He was looking really good in that matchup. Shinichi Funaki and Shinjiro Otani. Really, Otani, man, what a win. His first belt as well, so that's great for him. And definitely want to put over Nuki. Well, we put over Nuki Sano at the Grand Prix, so maybe not him. Yeah, Vampiro. Why not? But that will do it for 2023 as far as the videos here on the channel, and that will do it for this episode of Super Max 64. Thank you all for watching, and we'll catch you guys in the new year. Take care, everyone.